I'm coming in hot, guys. I'm live. What do you mean there's no meeting, Rob? Of course there's a meeting. 3 hours late, that's all. Happening now. Ah, Danny de Hek, Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Will he have his camera in order for the meeting? Not having a good day. I'll warn you now. Not going to be the normal podcast. Oh my god, I'm starting to stutter. You might shoot me now. I'm going to be a stutterer. Haha. Right, I don't even know what button to click on. I'm annoyed, frustrated, perfect. What am I doing? I've got the right screen open. But no, there's my disclaimer. I can say anything I like. I thought I could say anything I like. Oh, is that me? That's me. How you doing? As I say every morning, I'm Danny de Hek. Yes, Danny de Hek. That's my real name. I'm not hiding. AKA the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Got that nickname by having a full-page spread in the New York Times, and I thought, oh wow! It took 14 weeks to get that one article in the paper. They interviewed me. They were going to, do an article about all these other bastards out there that promote the Ponzi schemes, but they were scared. Oh, newspapers said, we've got lots of money. They go after us. They go after us for defamation cases. Nope. So we'll do an article about Danny de Hek instead, and about his quest to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. That's a good idea. 14 weeks of interviews. We had about 3 or 4 interviews with the lovely man from the New York Times, and they did a smashing article about my quest to name and shame anyone. Yep, my name is Danny de Hek. Welcome along to the morning show. I'm normally here about 2 hours ago. Normally I'm broadcasting a meeting from We Are All Satoshi, listening to a disgraced judge called, what's her name? Grace Zumba. Yeah, a judge that's gone AWOL. She's gone off the planet. She's now recruiting and promoting Ponzi schemes. That's what she does for a living. She had 1,700 cases stripped from her. They can't get rid of judges easily, so they didn't do any prosecution or anything like that. In fact, they just let her die a natural death. She went to get re-elected. She got 11% of the votes. Actually, would you believe 203,000 people decided to vote for her, but only 11% of the votes means she didn't get re-elected. So what is she going to do for a job? Oh, I don't know. I'll go and work for a guy that doesn't have a last name, or won't tell people his last name, because we have found out his last name. It's Jarvis War. And how do we know that? Because he claimed that he was nobody and he liked to be the man behind the scenes, not the guy in front of the camera. But then we did find lots of videos that we've been playing lately of Jarvis, proclaiming Ponzi schemes and whatever opportunities 12 months prior to now. Promoting one called Hyper One was when he was actually working for Sam Lee, which was theoretically his tech provider competition. Have been having a bit of a battle lately, and you're probably wondering why I'm a bit late, and you're probably wondering why I've got a sign saying hire me. Well, I'm being watched right now. Keith Williams' family have decided that they are going to take matters into their own hands. And they have decided that they don't want their home address broadcasted all over the internet. And they're using some dirty tactics. That doesn't really bother me, because it's sort of, right in line with what I've been fighting for the last couple of years. Now, I've had a head-to-head with Keith Williams before, and I've actually managed to crash one of his Zoom meetings, and I said, how do you sleep at night knowing that you're scamming people? Keith's going, oh, it's real. It's real. I just get these millions of dollars from all these people around the world for doing absolutely nothing except doing 2 Zoom meetings a week. And then all of a sudden, all the money stopped freezing up and no one was getting paid. And then Keith goes, maybe this isn't real. Maybe I'm not like Robin Hood. I am Robin Hood. I'm stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Maybe this is a scam. I know what I'll do. I'll take the role as the Hypernation global sales representative, and I'll just rinse and repeat and do the same Ponzi scheme all over again. And let's see if we can trade out if we can make it good. And then I heard that Keith Williams actually, unfortunately, got stage 4 cancer. Sheila Morris was telling her community, or people in the community, I'm pretty sure it's Sheila Morris, might not have my facts right, could be wrong, but that's why I have a disclaimer. This is just entertainment, guys. Yes, she told the community that Keith's got stage 4 cancer. And I thought, oh, that's just an exit strategy. I just about did a video all about Keith Williams and his unfortunate demise. Because I saw that he was having a 60th birthday bash, and I thought, how's this guy living in a £3 million house celebrating birthdays at the age of 60, while everyone else that's invested in hyperverse and hyperfun and hypernation, hypercapital, hypertech, hypercosmos, hyperplanet, and who have been told to buy yellow, purple, and platinum NFTs so they can get on the vessel and go off to the metaverse. And this guy's just carrying on as normal. One of his best friends, one of his long-term friends reached out to me, Elliot. Yeah, what are you doing in my office? I'm just in the middle of a big rant. Have I got a gimbal?
Where's your gimbal?
You want to know where my gimbal is?
Yeah.
You will not know how to operate it in 10 minutes. It takes ages to figure out how to use it.
Does it?
It's on behind my desk here. I'm just in the middle of a rant.
Oh, can I try?
No, because you
get to work and we're going to do a video.
Yeah, no, it won't work. No, you've got to set the camera up to get it balanced, and then you've got to program it. You've got to know how to use it. It took me ages.
Okay.
It's not something you rush into the office while in the middle of a rant and ask if I can borrow my gimbal. Where were I? Right. Anyway, so long story short, I've had 3 videos removed. One of them I did actually have Keith Williams' home address. So a bit naughty there. YouTube removed it. First of all, they gave me a warning. They said, "Oh, Danny, you can't do that. Got to take his name off it." So I changed it to "Who Lives There." It stayed on there for a week. Hi, Pixel. Pixel, come here. Oh, this is my family. This is my life. This is what I do. People think I'm nuts, but this is Pixel. Pixel, you wanted to give Dad a cuddle in between this rant. So I renamed the short to "Who Lives Here?" And by that time, it got up to about 1,500 people viewed it. Anyway, so then I thought, well, it didn't get removed, so I'll rename it back to Keith Williams Lives Here. And then it got picked up, and then it got removed from YouTube, because YouTube, they respect people's privacy. I mean, I'm sure that you probably don't really care about Keith Williams' privacy when you've invested something like $5 million, like some people I know have, into Hyperverse because Keith Williams said it's good to go. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'll sit here every morning reading you a disclaimer telling you I'm not a financial advisor and keep giving you financial advice. And then, you know what I mean. So you get in the drift. So I changed it. It got removed. And then 2 other videos, a 7-hour stream got removed, because when I go into one of these, into my persons of interest, in there was an address. That wasn't even his. It was the address of, get this, Hyperverse's offices, not Keith Williams' house. But YouTube don't look at the address and verify it. They just see an address there and they go, oh, that must be where Keith lives, 11 stories up in a building somewhere in Singapore. And they removed the video. Didn't even give me a chance to edit the video because my videos are very long, very long. Yep, so they are too long to edit, so they just delete the video. Anyway, so I put the video back, and then I went to edit the video and realized, oh, it's too long. So that video has now been removed. So last night when I went to bed, I thought I'd do a 7-hour premiere of Due Diligence Hyperverse, and it was a whole video. It was a really good video. Now, before I started this, I actually put the link to my Rumble account, and you can go watch that video to your heart's content. Now, good luck getting the video removed from Rumble, and good luck getting the movie removed from Odyssey. Odyssey is absolutely brilliant. And actually, while I'm talking about that, I didn't actually think of checking that out. Odyssey. Oh, there it is. So I haven't even seen the videos. So I'm just going to put that in the description. And so I don't get this movie. Hello, everybody in the chat room. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a rant. I'm not having a good day, actually. No, this is brilliant. So if you go to Odyssey, you will see there's 2 videos at the top of my Odyssey account. I've got 12 followers in Odyssey. Odyssey, you don't get the traffic you do, obviously, in YouTube, but it's a great way to put your videos and keep them backed up. So I've got my videos all on Rumble, and Odyssey basically scrape anything that goes onto YouTube, copy it onto Odyssey, and then puts advertising all over it, and I get nothing for doing that. But anyway, my point is my video of Keith Williams. So how do I retaliate to that? Because I think, fuck you, Keith Williams. I'm sorry that you've got stage 4 cancer, and I'm sorry that your son, Andrew, is trying to protect your privacy in your time of need. And I'm sorry, Elliot, for posting the photo that you gave me of Keith Williams when I said I wouldn't. But I don't give a flying fuck, to be honest. I'm fucking pissed off. If you guys think that you can steal people's community, live in a £3 million house, the last recording I got from Elliot, Pixel, that's in a rant, was basically telling me that what do you expect Keith to do? Do you expect Keith to give the money back? And how would that actually work? So let's have a listen to that And let's have a listen to this. Let's see. I think it's there. I'm not sure.
Danny, how you doing? I've just watched this video that you put up on YouTube the week that was.
No, not the right video. Basically, he was saying that Keith wasn't in London when we had our Avenger go knock on his door. And he said, so I think Keith's good enough to travel. Is that what you're telling us? So Keith's what? Is he in the Bahamas or something like that? Well, why don't you tell me where he is if he's not in London? Let's have a listen to this one here.
Danny. Good to hear from you. And I'm always happy to straighten you out on one or two things if they're not quite right. Keith has always paid his taxes. Keith is an honest, upright man. He loves the UK.
So this is when I got told by the men in black that they have clawed back £2.1 million for Keith. Now, so I wrote to his friend Elliot and I said to him, hey, either Keith's lying to you or you're lying to me. Am I being played here? Because I've been pretty upfront with this guy. He's told me some things and he's a nice fella. He's worked with Keith for 20 years and I'm really destroying the relationship that we had with Elliot and myself. But right now, I think Keith's family is actually trying to do a legal case of defamation against me because they don't want me to publicize his home address. Well, his home address is all over the internet at the moment. And I've sent links to those channels. And I've also, you can go to my Odyssey account, you can go to my Rumble account, you can go to my Twitter, you can go to my TikTok, you can go to my Instagram, and I've posted Keith's home address on there. Now, I'm asking you guys to do me a favor and share that content. And this video is probably going to condemn me for actually sharing Keith's personal details. But I'm a vigilante. I'm not a fucking pussy who's going to let somebody sleep away, whatever you're doing. I think I'm being played. I do think Keith's got stage 4 cancer. I'm sure his family are mortified. The fact that their man, their hero, the guy that's gone from riches to poor, up and down like a yo-yo, is actually now maybe have to face the music. And there's going to be people ringing your bell, tapping on your windowsill, and you might have to move out of your fucking £3 million house, Keith Williams, and find somewhere else to hide. And that's how I'm feeling today.
Never thought of moving abroad, and he's happy to pay his taxes, as he has done every single year since I've known him all these years. Network marketing, ups and downs, lots of money, no money, lots of money, no money, always paid his taxes. He does his taxes voluntarily every year. The Inland Revenue didn't have to claw back 2.1 million from him.
It's just a fucking joke, isn't it? That's what you think of it, isn't it? You just think the whole thing's a fucking joke. You go steal people's money, you spend all that money on a big flash fucking mansion, and then you think you can sit here and live in the mansion and die quietly. Well, you're not going to.
He pays his taxes absolutely normally. So that's what happened there.
Oh, it's a fucking joke, isn't it?
And of course he's in his nice home, still there. When did I see him? Just a couple of weeks ago. I'm in Laguna Beach now.
And I had Christmas with Keith, my mate.
California. I love it here. I'm staying at my daughter's place and working hard at the same time as well with my task with the plastic removal, plastic waste removal service. I'm loving doing that.
Good on you, mate. You're amazing. You should have been a humanitarian, and maybe you should listen to the emails I get every day and the phone calls I get. I've got a lovely lady at the moment who's reached out to me on an email, and now we're just starting to chat on WhatsApp. And she's absolutely lovely. She shared her story with me, and it's just heart-wrenching. She's given money to those crypto recovery people, and she's still tittering on the edge whether it's real or genuine. And I said, look, I'm here. I'm going to support you. I'm going to help you. I want you to trust me. Please stop all communications with these crypto recovery. $128,000 this lady has lost. It's all her money. She's mortified. She said she was up to 1:44 a.m. in the morning. And people are tired when they give you the actual minutes, because every minute of their life is actually horrible, because some fucking bastard like Keith Williams has taken their money because they told them, I'm changing lives. Well, you fucking go to your deathbed, Keith Williams. You have fucking changed enough people's lives, and I'm fucked off. And you haven't changed people's lives for the better. You've changed people's lives for the worse. You're a thieving fucking bastard, and your address is going to be mortified because I don't see why anyone, you've got a gate on your gate, so just don't open your gate. But if you've seen a whole lot of bloody zombies outside your gate ringing on your doorbell, it may actually think, fuck, I shouldn't have promoted this fucking Ponzi scheme, and I should have researched people a little bit more than I did before I took all their money. You were actually, if you look at this in perspective, and you might think I'm being a bit hard on a guy that's on his dying bed, I don't care. Bitcoin Rodney, your mate, your buddy, what did he do? He took cash from people, and then he used his HU dollars to set up accounts. He had the 20 account structure set up so that when he fed people into the top of those accounts, the 52% that was on the table for referrals was fed back to himself. And then he would pocket that money. Now, I heard from numerous sources that you had cash turning up in your house, and you were probably doing the same. Brenda Chunga has admitted guilt to doing exactly the same. Brenda Chunga, Bitcoin Rodney, and what are you saying, that you haven't been taking cash from people? Hey, if you want to provide me any information about Keith Williams taking your cash, please do. Just go to dehek.com, go to the contact us page, and submit your information anonymously. Because I know it's been happening, because I had numerous people telling me that you were taking cash from people. So you're guilty of money laundering. Now, the people, the men in black that this guy claims haven't done anything, are the same people that told me that Bitcoin Rodney was going to get locked up. The very next arrest is actually going to be, well, the next charges is going to be Kalpesh Patel. You know Kalpesh Patel? Yeah, you know him. He was your sidekick buddy that decided that he would leave Hyperverse and go promote GS Partners. GS Partners has fallen over. And then he went off to promote We Global, which has rebranded itself to the blockchain era, which has rebranded itself to another company, I think Zion or something like that. Did you know that We Global's software is meant to be hosted in the same outfit that Sam Lee's running? So he didn't really jump out of the fire into another Ponzi scheme. It's all ran from the same master company. And that's what we do. We don't get the backing of the law enforcement. We don't even get intel that I want to know from law enforcement. I'm a vigilante, and I want to name and shame any bastard who wants to promote these Ponzi schemes. You think you can sit in front of a fucking Zoom meeting, and Zoom don't give a fucking flying cat roos rabu hoover about it. They rely on people like me to report these Zoom meetings. Right now, I could tune into a Zoom meeting with Grace Zimba, a fucking judge, who's promoting a Ponzi scheme, is running a meeting right now, and Zoom are providing the platform to do so. Are you kidding me? YouTube removed 3 of my videos because I put the address of Keith Williams' house on the internet. I spent 11 hours of my life producing these videos, and YouTube go, ooh, we better not let people know where Keith lives, because people might go around there and knock on his door. Well, go knock on his bloody door. He's not home. His mate Elliot here, he said he's not home. He's traveling at the moment. Are you traveling at the moment? Are you one of those people that have lost your money to Hyperverse? And have you decided to go on a holiday? I bet you haven't, because you ain't got the money, because Keith's got it in his house.
So yeah, I'll be off to London in about 10 days' time. I'll be, of course, seeing Keith and his wife. Oh yeah, I saw them just a couple of weeks ago. My mother passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And they came to the funeral and back to my sister's.
So Keith went to your mother's funeral. That's lovely, mate. So he's out and about then?
Home afterwards, Keith and his wife. So that was November 12th, November 19th, November 20th. So just a couple of weeks ago I saw them. Yeah, my mother and Keith got on really well. She loved Keith.
That's lovely, mate. By the way, Elliot, you know, I do have some pretty amazing contacts, not just the media, ABC News, The Guardian. Yes, they like listening to my stuff, and they ask me questions and I give it to them. I give them full access to my database. And I don't know if you know, but ABC News was actually going to knock on Keith Williams' door, because I gave them the address to that as well. They want the story. They would love the story. ABC News, have you heard of them? Yeah, I thought you might have. So that's lovely. So he's out there traveling around, and he's okay to travel. That's okay. That's lovely. That just makes me feel so much better.
And he used to go around and visit her when I wasn't even in London. Yeah,
He's a good, upstanding guy, isn't he? Oh, Keith, eh? You should see the correspondence I had with Keith in my LinkedIn. The day after I got on there, he was just a dog. You could see his true colors. You know, your cheap suit, you rent your house. You're a nobody. You're just a nobody. You have no one. That's what he was saying. I've got like probably about an hour and a half worth of chatting to Keith. And that was when I thought I knew where he lived because I could track his IP address and all this sort of carry on. It was quite funny, really. But now I do know where you live, Keith, because people don't like you. They think you're the scum of the earth. And I've got your home address. And either you move and get out of that house or it's just not going to be good, eh?
had a good relationship. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble, aren't I?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's good, mate. It's good to know that there is somebody at the other end of the phone call that really cares about Keith, because that was one.
What else is news there? Nothing really. Health battle is the number one thing, and he's still in his house because he's been wise with his money.
He's been wise with his money. Well, he's been doing wire transfers. Big, large amounts of money have been transferring out of Keith's wallets, and it's all been tracked, and that's why you've been investigated. Did you know that? Yeah. So won't be knocking on your door, mate. They'll be ringing your bell.
You know, he's taking care of it. He's not splashing out going crazy.
He's not splashing out going crazy.
Obviously, it's a beautiful house. Yes,
Beautiful house, and he deserves every square inch of it.
indeed. But yeah, so he paid 2.1 million in taxes. That meant that he earned a lot more.
Oh, so he's paid, it's actually 2.1 million, but originally I heard $1.5 million worth of taxes he got. So he went to pay his taxes, and this is what I get told. I don't know if it's always true, but the Men in Black told me that he went to pay $1.5 million worth of taxes, and they said, halt, don't pay your taxes, we're investigating you. So they investigated him, haven't heard anything else, and then the other day I heard that they were investigating him. In fact, they asked me whether they felt that I would know whether Keith Williams would help Dobbin Brenda Chunga, because Brenda Chunga was helping the Men in Black with their investigation with Sam Lee and also Bitcoin Rodney. And then all of a sudden, Brenda Chunga disappeared and they couldn't find her. Where did she go? She was helping us, I thought, they said. And no, she did buggered off. So she buggered off. And then they said, we need to find Brenda Chunga. And they were wondering whether Keith Williams would help. So they said, do you think Keith Williams would help? So I gave them Keith Williams' address. That was me. Yeah, I gave the Men in Black Keith Williams' address. They got people to go around there. And then the comment that came back was, he's not any help. He can't help us. So obviously at that time, Keith must have been at a low. And if you go to my Instagram and you go to my Odyssey account, you'll see a photo of Keith not looking too good on his 60th birthday. Now, that photo, I don't think it's been manipulated. I don't think it's not true. In fact, I saw it in a set of photos, and I just took a screenshot of that. Yes, Elliot, I've been recording all our meetings, and every single conversation that we had is on file, and every video is there, and I can easily show people those recordings. But I understand that you might be sweet on Keith, and you might be a friend. You've known him for 20 years, and I get that. You're going to hate this video now, and you're going to go, you destroyed my trust. Well, I don't have much choice when a guy that is living in a £3 million house decides to go through my videos and try to hide his home address. I don't care about his home address, mate. I got no reason to hide his home address. And if it's against YouTube's terms and conditions, take the videos off, and they'll be distributed on other platforms. And if anyone wants his address, just text me or WhatsApp me. And by all means, I'll give you Keith Williams' address, and please video it when you go and knock on his door. All right, let's carry on, Elliot.
In the last fiscal year that got taxed. Bitcoin Rodney was always a difficult one, wasn't he?
He's a problem child, yes.
Yeah, and I think he's been in prison before. What's his history? He was in prison for something.
Yeah, he's been in prison for 5 years, and when he came out, he worked from his basement. And I just downloaded 120 videos of Bitcoin Rodney trying to become a affiliate marketer and get people to sign up under his link. And he holds up a check for $64 at one stage, showing people there's real money out there to be made. Quite a hoot. I just put them all into a safe file yesterday, which is quite interesting. I'd love to show you guys, but it's a bit complicated to show them quickly.
And he was always a dodgy one. And then what did she do? What did Brenda call herself? Bitcoin Beauty or something like that. I think this was the first time that she came up and had a lot of money. She certainly worked hard. She was a single mother, wasn't she? She came up, she worked hard.
She's a single mother. Well, that's just a joke, isn't it? We've heard from people in our very chat room right now who know her personally that single mother thing that Brenda Chunga come up with is just a ploy to have empathy and will build that relationship with people in the community. Brenda Chunga is meant to also be transferring her money and hiding it as well. And the Men in Black haven't really been told much about that, but they will when I get my opportunity to speak to them. I only speak to them every now and again. In fact, I got a message just the other day. And it's just like, it just does my head in sometimes, some of the slow correspondence I get. But the fact is, the last bit of correspondence I got, which I'm looking at the moment, is any arrests in the UK? Not yet. US was interested in Keith Williams. So the US may actually also press charges against Keith Williams. Don't know. I remember what you said about his rich friends saying that Keith still has most of his millions. And his rich friends, I don't know if that's you, Elliot. Perhaps they may be referring to you. But yeah, no, it's just a joke. Let's carry on listening to Elliot.
I don't know. But then she got dodging. She hung on to Sam Lee for a long time and started pushing some of his other things. Well, you'll know more about that than I do.
And I do, because literally Brenda Chunga was brought in as an informant for the Men in Black to actually trap Sam Lee into coming to a crypto event that was in America. And they were hoping that Sam Lee was going to think that he could just travel anywhere, turn up in America, and he would have been arrested. And if you don't think that's true, then the funny thing is you've seen them press charges against Sam Lee for conspiracy to commit serious fraud. And if he did go to US right now, he literally would be arrested. Now, it's really unusual because Sam is actually an Australian citizen. When America goes out there and wants to arrest people who are outside their country, it's a pretty big deal. And even just yesterday, we had a video of people complaining. And there was a guy called Grant NZ in the video that played, which was actually quite interesting, which we may have a look at in a minute.
I hope they get Sam Lee.
Oh, I hope they get Sam Lee as well, because he's the real guilty one, not the people promoting these platforms.
And Ryan Chu, sometimes they've caused a lot of pain in a lot of people's lives. And justice has to be served. Yeah. Okay. We'll stay.
Justice has to be served.
In touch. All the best. And bye for now.
Right. Well, thanks for that. That was brilliant. I don't think we had any other real things, but I have enjoyed our chats with Elliot, and I know that he may be actually a bit blind. So a good example of that was when he told me that that he chats with Kalpesh Patel. And I go, well, what are you doing chatting to Kalpesh Patel? Don't you know that he's a friggin' scammer as well? And why do you keep smoozing with these guys that have ripped people off for millions of dollars? I mean, he's just as bad as the rest of them. He goes, oh, well, I get some messages from his group chat. And I go, oh, okay. And when I reply, I get replies back. Nothing, not like a big personal, intimate relationship with Keith Williams, just normal dribble. That even I get that normal dribble. All right, so now I've gone on a rant. You're probably wondering what this has got to do with the title. You know that the funny thing is that Hyperverse told people not to take their money from people and give them HU. Huh? Not to take money from people and give them HU. Not quite following the contents of that, but obviously this message was actually posted 15 minutes ago. What else we got there? Wall Street Manilian channel dropped a video on Hyperverse. Oh, did they? Oh, that's been interesting to have a look at that. And what else we got here? We got Scamming Bar Stewart, hate them a lot. Scamming Bar Stewarts. Hate them a lot. Don't know about that one either. B01, nice to have you here. Haven't seen you here before. And show me your assets. How much? Let's talk. How much? Well, this is the thing, guys. I mean, I've put up a photo. I'm actually going to put up this on the screen here because I looked at my bank account yesterday and I just about cried. I can't keep doing this, to be honest. I mean, I can't keep running a morning show all day long. You know what I'm saying? All day long, Gov. So hire me. I mean, there's two things that are going to happen here. I've got a sign up there. That's me. It says hire me. It's on the background right now. I even cut out okay on it. So what my problem is here, guys, I'll tell you, I don't get money that people think I get. In fact, I get, in the last 7 days, I have received absolutely no money in. I don't think I have. I might have on coffee, buy me a coffee. A lady who lost 130, 128,000, can't quite remember, on with her connection with Hyperverse, actually has signed up for my monthly buy me a coffee thing. Now I'm going to actually bring that up because I'm going to show you how that works. So let's do this. I mean, if you think that this YouTube caper, if I get stardom and I get like CoffeeZilla stardom, or maybe if I get 50,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, I might make enough living out of this, but I can't actually keep doing this. And I actually feel like, I know this is crazy, but when you know that you're getting letters from YouTube saying that for legal reasons, they've taken one of my videos off, I would only assume that Keith Williams' family are going to use scammer money to come after me and do me for defamation because I told people where Keith Williams' house lived. Now, last year, someone did actually do that to me. They tried to sue me for $3.8 million for defamation. And I had a bloody good case to prove that this guy literally was a scammer. And I had every right to tell everyone and do a public announcement warning. So I produced a 4-hour, 47-minute, and 18-second long video showing all the evidence I had on a guy by the name of Stephen McCullough. And I basically crucified him. I sent that video to his lawyers and said, well, are you representing a guy that has done all these things? And you're telling me that I'm defaming him? And he's like had sports car competitions. He told people he had real gold and he didn't. There was just, he even had his own country. He was sworn in as the president of the United UAE. And this guy was just, and he did a pump and dump deal with 10,000 investors. Just last night, I got a guy emailing me saying $18,000 has been lost to Luna One. He invested in an opportunity where he could buy tokens at 15 cents each in a pre-sale because he got told by the runway guys who did the 3-month marketing campaign that they were going to launch these tokens at 25 cents on the open market. So it was a no-brainer. So everyone piled in, 11,000 people piled in and put money in. I had 40 of those people come to me telling me, and it added up to over $850,000, just 40 people, average person, about $10,000 each. And he put in $18,000, this guy, just yesterday in an email, and he's hoping that I could help him get his money back or something or other, blah, blah, blah. But when they launched the token, they launched it on the market at 5 cents each. So instantly, all the people that had been investing in this campaign that they ran for 3 months just lost 80 or 90% of their money. Within 24 hours, that token was worth 1 cent on the market. They fooled the market. These guys that were promoting it, the runway guys, they took all the videos off. They did a Dear John video. Oh, we're sorry. And then they drove away, and they had enough tokens or money from that company to drive away in 2 sports cars. That's what I got told. They've rebranded their YouTube channel and they are off again. Instead of the runway guys, it's called the Bull Run. And it just goes on and on and on. And YouTube provide the platform. YouTube provide the platform where people can promote these opportunities of a lifetime, and they're not even regulated financial advisors. What's the world coming to? Zoom, for God's sake. They rely on me to do their policing for them. Now, this morning, I think that they had a new Zoom link. And that's because I, Danny de Hek, one guy in the whole fucking world, reports their YouTube number. And because I've caused so much ruckus that when I report it, it seems to take 12 hours and that ID will be taken down. Then they fire up another Zoom account on a new computer. At the moment, I can't access Zoom on my hardware except my phone because I've blocked all my MAC addresses. It doesn't matter if I have a firewall, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter, I can't get on there. Except at work yesterday, I did manage to fire up the work computer. That was quite exciting. But my point is that Zoom and YouTube, you need to get some balls and you need to stand up to these guys. Or is it all about the advertising dollars, guys? Are you getting so much advertising dollars from these YouTube channels? Why don't you publicize CoffeeZilla's YouTube channel more? What about Spencer? What about my mate Rob? He won't like me using his name because he's worried about lawsuits. What about Project Frugal? What about Crypto G? All those channels, all these people that spend hours and hours and hours of their time, including myself. Why don't you publicize my videos? Because then I could actually be the guy that does, public awareness stories. Because I'm trying to create as much awareness around these scams as I can. Now, the real dog of it, guys, is that there's no money in this game. And people go, oh, you're trying to do it for the dollars. And I go, oh, look, I'm busted. Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm trying to make money out of this. Oh, how bad is this? Look, if somebody can afford to actually put $18,000 into a what sounds to be too good to be true opportunity, and then they don't even want to buy me a $5 cup of coffee to chat with me. I can't actually help you. And I'm thinking, how can I now I'm very entrepreneurial. I have done this I've been working for myself since the age of 23. I'm now 54 years of age. So 31 years of my life, I've been working. I've been a hustler. I was looking at these videos of Bitcoin Rodney yesterday, and even though I've rented and I've been on the screen here, I want you guys to hire me and use my services. This is what this video is actually all started out to be, because I don't want to go get a job. And today I looked at my bank account, and in my commercial bank account, I had $600. How much money do you have in your life? I rent my house, and the rent is $600. And I get, I fluctuate, but I don't have all my money. My Visa, I have like a $35,000 limit on my Visa, and I think I'm up to, it's going backwards. And my main thing in my head when I wake up in the morning, I've got to pay my fucking Visa bill. And I normally always pay my Visa off. My partner's struggling. She's gone and got a job, some contract work, and I've worked 2 days a week. Now, I want to make a living out of this. So I want you guys to help me. How can I make a living out of this? Now, I'm a very good website developer, and I get people going, I love your brand. I love what you've done. I specialize in helping people build their personal brands. Now, if I fire up a WordPress website and I put all my trick and all my 25 years, my 30 years worth of knowledge into it, it takes me at least 10 hours to build a kick-ass website for someone. Now, with the help of ChatGPT, I can basically even come up with the content, because the biggest obstacle I ever had when I was in website development, I'd say to people, right, we need a lot of words, because your whole website needs to be keyword savvy. It needs to be search engine friendly was the term I used. It needs to have content. Every page needs to have at least 450 words. Oh, they go, oh, no, I don't want that. I just want hire me. I just want a button say, fill out this form. And I want the real basics, because I just want it to be simple. And I'll go, well, you can't have simple. It needs to be busy. It needs to be jam-packed with information if you want to rely on free search engine results. So when people go in there and they search for Danny de Hek, you'll find my website. That's what I'm good at. So maybe you can hire me to manage your website. Maybe I do this in the morning and I get out of bed on regular occasion rather than starting at 8:30. Well, normally I'm on the road around about 6:45 online in the morning New Zealand time. It is currently 9:08 and I've been streaming for 37 minutes and you've been listening to me. I thank you so much. It's very kind of you to listen to me. But I have a burning desire to bust these bastards. I'm the one. $36,000 last year I got charged by my lawyers to defend myself against a $3.8 million defamation case. An hour and a half before it went to court, the bastard decided he chickened out. It was just a gag writ to shut me up. And they filed a discontinuance. 2 months later, the judge looked through all the paperwork and went, oh my goodness, this is terrible, Daddy. He accused you of being a terrorist threat to your own city, because we had a shooting here. The biggest shooting that New Zealand's ever had in history was in Christchurch. And I was in the middle of it. A car whizzed past me that just shot like 30 people in one mosque, and he was off to another mosque to shoot another whole lot of people. 51 people died in Christchurch, my hometown. And then this bastard, this scammer that's using your money to come after me, tried to tell the New Zealand government that I was tied up and I was a terrorist threat to my own country because I was in Christchurch and this happened. And these are they also said that I hadn't paid my taxes. They said I'm money laundering, I'm hiding my money. The advantage of not having any money is no one can go after you. That's really good. And I got, because of my networking skills and because of my David Farrier, he asked me to comment on something he was doing, and he's he's been in Netflix. He used to work for, I think it's Stuff or one of the big newspapers, and he's big. His lawyers looked at my case. Now, his lawyers are $800 an hour, and I cannot afford to pay $800 an hour. But they have this thing in New Zealand, and it's legal aid. Then everybody in New Zealand is entitled to proper legal representation. But there's only a few lawyers that work for legal aid. Legal aid pay a maximum of $200 an hour. So my $800 an hour lawyers have never done any legal aid work. They got another lawyer, Josh. It was absolutely amazing. He told them how to apply for legal aid. I was the first time they ever actually employed anyone on legal aid. They spent 185 hours building a case against me. They were working for their reduced rate of $200 an hour instead of $800 an hour because they saw what I was doing and they supported me. And we won with flying colors. The paperwork was first class. I got $800 an hour lawyers, and I can see the difference. They are the best defamation lawyers in New Zealand, in my belief. Now, if you go to defamationlawyers.co.nz, you will see the two lawyers, Elliot, and I should remember his name because he's, but I've got real problems. And they're just absolutely awesome, and they represented me fantastic. So the judge, looked through all the notes, and he said, "Wow, that was a pretty amazing effort. But we think that you spent just a little bit too much time defending yourself against Stephen McCullum. I can't even get his name right. And we're going to award you 95% of the money. And we think you could have been a little bit more economical in your time." So my lawyers go, "Well, that's not bad, actually." And that means that now legal aid have to chase up $27,500 of the money from Stephen McCullum, the guy that was trying to sue me. And the other $8,000 I need to pay off at $15 a week from my personal bank account. Then I said to them, "I don't have any money, guys. And why do I have to pay the bill for something I didn't do anything wrong? And why, blah, blah, blah." So anyway, I'm lumbered with $15 a week for the rest of my life. Fine. And they decided to only make me liable to pay half the money. So if you followed all that, I have to pay $4,600 at $15 a week for the next 5 years of my life because some bastard used scammer money to come after me to try to shut me up. Now, the funny part about that is legal aid, which is the system that handles all the money, because they have to now collect $27,500 from the platinum, the bad guy in America. They asked me if I knew his home address to send him the bill. Because no one in New Zealand, you can actually engage with the New Zealand High Court, and you can get a New Zealander dragged through the New Zealand High Court and not know the bad guy's address to send in the bill if it all goes wrong. Because what we were actually going to court for was security for cost. Because if it went to a full-blown court case, we would have had to have a jury. We would have had to watch 10 hours of Danny de Hek's videos, and we would have had to spend probably excess of over $150,000 in a court case. So we wanted to say to the guy, "Well, if you want to take us to court, we're keen. We're relish the day," exact wording that my guys used. However, we want you to put $150,000 into a holding account so that if you lose, we know you're good to pay our legal fees. And they disputed that. They said, "Oh, we don't want to put $150,000 into a holding thing. We don't believe it needs a 6-week jury case, blah, blah, blah." And we said, "Well, we do." And that was why we're in the High Court. So an hour and a half before they filed the case. And then after that, obviously, they decided, "Oh, we won't go after Danny de Hek." Now, would you believe the scammer seems to have dropped off the planet? Every now and again, we get little bits of dribble. But this guy was doing announcements every week about how he's got gold-backed currency. And he rebranded his company from Luna One to Fourth Star. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, good vent, Danny. Thank you very much, Rob. I really appreciate that. So what I wanted to say is so what do I do, guys? Do I go get a job? Do I go and get a 9-to-5 job? Or am I a failed businessman because I can't? I've been doing this for 30 years working for myself. Or do I pout you guys and say, "Why don't you hire me? Why don't you go to dehek.com? Have you got a website? Do you need me to create a website? I'm brilliant at building a personal brand. What the hell? Come on. I mean, hire me. I'm begging you." Oh, God. Rob's going to be cringing right now. Okay. So this is what you can do if you really want to support me. Now, I could go and get a Patreon account. Yep, I could. I could go out and get a Patreon account, and I could literally create content, entertain you guys, and then spend all day long updating my Patreon account. Now, CoffeeZilla talked about how he has 2 staff, he has 3 million viewers, and he said YouTube dollars are up and down like a yo-yo, and you can't really rely on it. Now, somebody with 3 million followers is having problems employing 2 staff full-time. And he said he used to create around about 80 in 2021. Quote me if I'm wrong, he produced 79 videos. But in 2022 or maybe 23, he produced 21 videos. And he spends a lot more time researching his videos. Now, Logan Paul, he did videos about him, about 3 of them in a row. He said the research and it's like a bloody film crew, what he's doing. I'm not CoffeeZilla, and it's easy to look at CoffeeZilla and say, hey, if you did videos like him, but I don't have the budget for that. Doing these lives, Rob and I was talking about this the other day, being able to sit here and plug in and do a live is good and bad. The good thing about it, you get better at speaking. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch what you bring up on your screen. I did a 7-hour stream the other day, and I flicked up an address of someone, not a government, but obviously theoretically officers, the registered officers, Hyperverse. Now, Keith Williams' family's come along and said that's our address, and it's not. But YouTube go, oh my God, it's the address on there. And I go, well, it's not the address of Keith Williams' house on that particular video, so why did you remove it? Oh, there's we've got legal stuff, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, forget it, just let the video go. Uploaded it last night, made everyone watch it. Rob's come along and go, what are you doing here, Danny? Why are you republishing this video? I've already seen this video, he says. And I go, oh, that's because I managed to actually use StreamYard, and StreamYard back up all your video lives, which I forgot about. So I just went up and I went to upload the video again. And then when I uploaded the video again, I could actually, I thought I'd edit it on YouTube's system, but then YouTube said it's too large. We can't let you edit it online. So I need to edit it using Final Cut Pro, which costs $500 to have a license for that, in case you're wondering. And then I need to edit it. Then I would have had to render that video after I blurred out the address that wasn't Keith Williams, but it was actually the registered officers of Hong Kong's alleged building of Hyperverse, which is so far out. It's 11 stories up. It's not somebody's personal house, for God's sake. But YouTube, you don't look at it like that. You look at it and see address and go, there's somebody's address on there. You're not allowed to put people's addresses on the internet. You're not allowed to play other people's music. Anyway, long story short, so I've got the video there. I might edit it, but in the meantime, the 7-hour stream that I republished yesterday got taken off this morning, and I'm pissed off. So now what I've done, it's war against me and Keith Williams. So if you go to any other platform, if you go to my shorts, let's go to my shorts. For a start, here's my TikTok, right? So in my TikTok, you can see there's a video of a gate. 3 videos in are all my pinned videos, and 79 people in the last 47 minutes have actually looked at that video there. You can see my mouse going around. Go have a look at that video. And in that video, you will see a doorbell. That's Keith Williams' house, all right? You can see the one that's moving. And there's also a photo of Keith there as well. And then you can also go to my Twitter, and you can go down here, and if I hit refresh, there should be, no, sorry, my, what do they call that thing? X, I don't even like it now. What do you call it? X, something else, X. It's called X, but, Twitter, that's Twitter. All right, so you go down here, and you'll see, here's the gate video, and you'll see the address, which I won't flick up. But anyway, and then if you go to my my what do you call it? My Instagram. That's what I'm trying to say. You can see once again the big fire here. Look at that fire. I'm showing you this fire. 2 people like that one. No one like that one. But yeah, we've got a big fire happening here at the moment. Look at that. It's pretty amazing. That's the Port Hills. Rob did a wee video on that last night. I think there might be another one as well after that. Here it is. So that's, I just went for a run. Well, I didn't go for a run, I went for a walk yesterday, and I just stood there in the city and took a photo of the beautiful clouds. They're not clouds, it's a big gnarly fire. And you can actually see flames if you look really closely. So it was quite amazing. Anyway, that's my Instagram. And also, if you go to my Odyssey account, all the videos that get removed by YouTube are actually on Odyssey. So you can see that there. And I did post all the links. So what am I reading here? I'm just going back to reading my comments while I'm on a rant. I'll just go back to Big Face Danny. Right, what have we got? I think I understand what you mean, prank. Now, is that prankster? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, that's cool. Thank you for the new comments in here. We've got some new people. Do you need a thumbnail designer or video? No, I don't, because I create these videos on the fly. And it's a bit personal when I create one that says, hire me. Now, that would not work, unfortunately. And I know you've emailed me before, because I get emails every day. In my inbox, mate, I get 10 emails a day from people telling me they can do my SEO, search engine content. And I get people telling me they can design my logos for me. Well, it doesn't work, because it just slows the whole process up. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock and went back to sleep. And I'm just telling you guys now, if you could spread it around the rest of India, that'd be great, that I don't need my fucking thumbnail images done. and optimize. Optimize my ass. Since when do we need to optimize images, mate? And I appreciate that you're just trying to side hustle like I'm probably trying to side hustle right now. But the last thing I want to do is sit here in my inbox deleting email after email from India telling me that they can optimize my website when I claim to be a search engine optimization guru myself. I don't outsource my shit. I do it myself, and I love every moment of it. So hope that wasn't too harsh for you, but if you could just inform the rest of India, I don't need my thumbnails done. It doesn't work. Okay, right. Glad we had that conversation. No doubt you guys have got, hey, Danny. Hi, Susie. How are you? You are absolutely fucking awesome. You're just a legend. You do the grind. You do the hours necessary. You are absolutely so supportive to me. It blows me away. Makes me a wee bit emotional. A bit like Yvonne there. I'm starting to tear up because Susie is so supportive. I mean, Crypto G, Rob, don't mention the crazy truck driver, Richard, Crypto Mac, Thomas, KB. I can't say your last name, but I love you like a brother from another lover. And what else we got here? Susie de Hek, One Eyes. Now that's de Hek, One Eyes. That's interesting. I don't even follow that one. And then Susie goes, hey, JB. And then good morning, Danny. Morning, Vent Danny. Vent Danny. Yep. Morning, Stealth Girl. Look, it's a wee community we've got going here. So help me, guys. How can I make this a living? Because today I feel like I need to stop this, get a job. We haven't even heard back about this house that we've applied for, and it's kind of like we're panicking a wee bit. And I'm thinking, if I've got another friggin' defamation case from Keith Williams coming in, I mean, that's just going to put the cherry on the cake, isn't it, really? Keith Williams thinks he's going to go after the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger because he's published his home address, or he's going to go through his YouTube channels, and YouTube is just going to remove all the videos that I spend all the time doing because I tell everyone his home address. Well, go to my other platforms and share his home address so they like, hey, there's Thomas right there. How about that? It's cool. Just me and Kerry. I quite like that. You're amazing, Danny. Well, I don't know about that. I'm not feeling amazing today, Thomas, but we did notice there's a big fire, and you did upload 15 videos for photos of that fire, which I was quite shocked. Now, here's some words of wisdom from Roy. Not Roy. What's your name? Don't mention Roy. I've been collecting food passes for after this video. If anyone has any spare carrot, celery, it's all funny, Rob. I know, but I'm actually fucked, mate. I am absolutely fucked. I'm actually tired. I'm perplexed. I really want to do this full time. And I don't think I'm asking much. And I just want to say I'm very talented. So the dilemma is I either keep asking people for money, which I hate doing. I tell people to, go to, like, this is what I had envisioned. This is my buy me a cup of coffee thing, right? Now, a membership, a bronze membership, $1, right? Okay, so you click join, right? And you just basically $1 a month or $12 a year, put your email, your comments in there, and boom. Now, like if I go there, you can do $5 a month. That makes a huge difference. It all adds up. And $10 a month. And then I've got the premium plan, which I have got somebody who joined the previous plan. I actually think it was C Car, I think. But let's have a look. And I'm going to show you the memberships, right? So you click on membership. There you go. And you can support me monthly. That's the real money for me, because regular money is everything that really does help. Now, extras. So I have people telling me that they have invested $18,000, like the person that emailed me, and they want to ask me whether the next scam is good to go. And it makes me laugh. So what I've done recently is I've set up this express chat thing where you can get 20 minutes one-on-one with Dan. And you can ask me anything you like about any opportunity that you're looking at, and I'll do a quick dive and show you why I would run 100 miles an hour from it, or I would embrace it with open hands, because I don't believe there's any platform out there. Now, the guy that was in here a couple of days ago, which has since been removed because he's on a due diligence one, he was basically telling me that he was only in Boomerang for a week, and now he's realized it may be a scam. But there's other opportunities out there that are rock solid, and we had a quick look at two of them yesterday. It was a joke. Anyway, somebody who's going to invest money, I thought that they would want to invest $100 with the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger and have a 20-minute conversation with him, so that they can ask him questions about this opportunity they're going to pile their money into. But no one has ever purchased that from me. So the other one is I get a lot of people who want to schedule, they want to hold hour of my time. So I saw somebody else who's a YouTuber, and they charged like $300. This is 300 New Zealand dollars, which is around about 220 American, if not even that much. So I don't think that's much to ask for someone who might want to use my time. But I get people going, oh, can I just ask you a question? I go, yeah, here you go. Book an express chat. It doesn't seem to work. So on my Buy Me a Cup of Coffee account, I have like blogs that I spend time commenting on. And here was one about cryptocurrency versus conventional currency, navigating the financial landscape. And yes, I pinged that out using ChatGPT. Because I'm dyslexic, I'm really proud to be able to do that. P.S. If you like this article, click like, we'll provide a comment, and this will motivate me to publish more. This is why I do what I do. So listen to this, someone comment here. Read it. Read it. I'm not going to tell you again, computer. I've warned you once. Read it. Read it. I'm angry. Read it. Okay, I'll ask it nicely. Dear computer, please read this. Now? Need to read it now. Don't make me read it. It will sound terrible. I'm going to try Option Escape. That work? I found out there's a shortcut key on a Mac computer. I think it's Control and Escape. You highlight the text like that, and it should just start reading it. No, it's Command and Escape. It's already set up for everyone. So you go Command Escape, it should start reading it. Maybe Option Escape, it should start reading it. Maybe Control and Escape, it should start reading it. Or in my case, I go Option Command R for read, and it should read it. It's not reading it. I'm not going to read it, guys. I refuse. I refuse to put you through the pain. So I'm going to now go into my sound. I have to do this because my Mac is old. See, like at the moment, I can't afford to upgrade anything, and I need to upgrade it. So I'm just going to play around with my sound. Okay. So I learned last time that when I played around with my sound, there seemed to be a 15-second, as it was realigning the microphone. Even though it's telling me it's all connected, I disconnect and reconnect it, and then it bounces into life. So now, after doing that, I should be able to.
I have just discovered your videos on YouTube. I wish I had found you 7 months ago, as I lost over 128,000 Australian dollars, which was all my superannuation retirement monies. I am another Vera, but my name is Wendy. I have now become a $5 member today to hopefully help me and realize that the recovery companies. I have also paid thousands of scammers also.
Okay, so that's why I do what I do, and that's why I want to carry on doing what I do. This lady has messaged me. She seems absolutely lovely, and I've said to her, I want to help you. I want to give you support. Doing that will take my time. Here's a lady that's lost $128,000, and she has joined up on my so I'm going to show you the stuff if it's still in the right window, because I'm pretty transparent. So my account, invite, view my page, dashboard. So I go to my dashboard, and I can see that this someone lady has actually signed up for a silver membership. And that's really awesome. And I shouldn't really bring that up. But anyway, and also she's donated $25 worth of coffees to me. That is the last donation I've had for the last 10 days. And that is from a lady who's already lost a whole ton of money. That is from a lady who's screamed together more money so she can go into one of those crypto recovery companies. And, and it just guts me, the fact that that lady has done that. And also that she's reached out to me and wanting to give me some money on a monthly basis. But I thought when I started this crusade as a I don't know, YouTuber, that I'd be able to actually get more traction than I have. But when I looked at my bank account yesterday, I thought, oh my God, I just can't keep doing this, and I need to get a job. And then I'm thinking, after doing this for 31 years, being entrepreneurial, there's some of the things I've done. So if I go to my electronics shop, I've got a guy at the moment that bought something off me who's really upset with the fact that the products that I sell don't come directly from a Christchurch store. This is my electronics store, okay? And I have electronics. I probably have about 2,000 products in here. All these products come from China. I used to have products that I could dispatch and have delivered in, I think from 2 to 7 days. but there's no money in electronics. So I had to flex, mold, and change. So all the products that you see here, so these little wee headphones, I actually have a pair of them. They're not laying around the office. And these are the best little headphones. These cost me around about $80. I sell them for about $130. They're fantastic headphones. I've had mine for about 3 years. They've never missed a beat. I love selling these. I think I've sold about 3 pairs of them in the last 3 years. But I feature them on the homepage. But I sell things. And I'm really good at this stuff. So let's say you want a watch thingy, right? Now, I put that watch thingy in the search engines. And you can see that my listing here comes up on the free list items. And also you'll see that along the top here, I'm now competing with this friggin' Tumba, whatever site, which is taking all my advertising. So I come through here enough, you'll find me eventually. But these big pocket companies come along and basically intercept my paid traffic. Now, if you're thinking about doing a drop shipping business, I know the insides out of that. That's how I actually support myself at the moment. So I can tell you this paid advertising, even for $5 a day, will generate 50% of your traffic. Actually, how does this work? No, 50% of my traffic comes from $5 a day advertising. The other 50% of the traffic comes from free organic listings, which I'm very good at optimizing and getting in the search results. Okay, so 65% of my sales comes from my paid advertising because it's a better sort of clientele coming in. Now, you might think that's quite hard to understand, but what that means is 35% of my money comes from no advertising at all. But I need, at the moment, I've had myself, there's this other websites are cutting me off and I'm losing sales. So I'm not getting the revenue I were from it. And because YouTube, not YouTube, what do they call it? Google are out for the money. And there's somebody with a calculator going, I know what we'll do. We'll let people pay $5 a day for their advertising. But we'll keep telling them they need to pay $7 a day, $10 a day, $15 a day. I've got a friend that pays $100 a day. And it just keeps going and you never get on top of it. So if I decided I'm going to pay more than $5 a day for my advertising, it would work for about a week. And then they'll come back and go, ooh, you're paying more money. You must have more money. Let's ask for more money. And we'll give you the same results. They'll just filter them back. So we've tried everything. So I know this system, but for $5 a day, for the first 3 days of the month, they basically say $5 a day is $150 a month. What we will do is we'll just give this guy all his advertising in 3 days because he's got a budget of a monthly fee. So that's what they've done recently. So for the first 3 months, 3 days of the month, everyone is getting a lot of sales, and that's to entice you because it's all mathematically equated. So that hurts me. So the only way that I get in front of people now is by advertising products that no one else has. So I look for products like this foot thing. So at the moment, I've got bad feet and they hurt like a motherfucker. Okay. For 7 months, I've been walking around like I'm on eggshells with plantar fasciitis. So there's a problem that I have, thinking other people must have that problem. And the other day, I sold one of these and I thought, that's great. So if I go to the search engine and I search for these, you can see I'm competing with these bastards who literally sell them at, nothing. So the top listings is AliExpress and this other motherfucker company along the top. So they're 10 out of 10 so far, 15 out of 15, and they've got big budgets from investors who are probably promised all sorts of shit. So now I click on that. Very few people will click through, and they'll come down here, and there's my outdoor one right there. And mine are $23. There's a $2.77. Oh my God, Danny, what are you doing selling stuff for $23 that somebody could buy from $22.77? Well, there's reasons why people buy from me. I guarantee the product will be delivered, and also I give them beautiful Danny service. However, a lot of people don't trust these $2.28 sites, and they don't. So they click on that, and they go straight into my website, and they go, oh, NZ Outdoors. They communicate with me. I spend ages corresponding with people, providing them customer service, because people expect customer service. They expect customer service. They expect it to be delivered overnight and all sorts of things. So I have this product here for $23, and it says once your order has placed, it can take up to 7 days before you receive the international tracking, and delivery can actually take 15 to 35 days. So right now, would you believe it's the Chinese New Year? So now it could take another additional, get this, 3 weeks to get the product. And I forgot about that. So right now I'm hurting like a bitch thinking I'm taking people's money and there's delivery problems. This is the joys of drop shipping. Now, I'm not saying drop shipping's bad, because just the other day I created a new shop called Base Gear, and it's pretty cool. I reckon it's really cool. And what we do is we sell anything that goes underneath you. Base Gear, get it? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? So let's have a look at that. Look at this beautiful site. Now, I put my heart and soul into making this lovely site. And this site, I thought what I'll do is I'll teach someone. See that t-shirt? I'm not wearing it today, but normally you might have seen that in my photos. So that t-shirt is $33. I've worn that t-shirt 25 times. Absolutely awesome t-shirt. So have a look at that. What is that? That's interesting. So the URL of that t-shirt, oh, I'm on the homepage. So if you want one of those t-shirts, you buy it only in New Zealand. Have a look. It's absolutely awesome. Right, so I love that t-shirt, but $33 plus shipping, it's going to cost you $40, and it's good quality. And I buy Ben Sherman shirts, which I'm wearing at the moment, and they're good quality. I can't see any difference between that quality and a Ben Sherman shirt that normally costs me $60. So that's good value. However, you could hunt around and you could find that shirt cheaper and probably buy it somewhere like AliExpress and save all that money and do it yourself. But a lot of people haven't got the balls to do so. They want to have that peace of mind. They don't know what size to order, so we provide size grips. So I'm just saying this is what I do. But this website is currently for sale, and I'm going to educate someone how to be a drop shipper. So I've sold one of these websites once. I sold it for $10,000. It was another one that was going quite well. The people that bought it killed it, and then they sold it to somebody else. That somebody else decided to hire me to teach them to get them up to speed. They did so. They actually sold it for more money than I sold it because they were better at selling it than me. And it was quite funny. So they made money by buying it, killing it, and selling it to somebody else. And it's quite a good way of making money. So that's what I've been doing to make money. But what I would like to do to make money is I want to help people build their personal brands. And this is why I don't really want to go out and get a 9-to-5 job. But I want people who say, I like what you've done with your personal brand, Danny, and I would like to hire you. So the point is, if you guys would like to hire me to do anything, I'm very good at marketing. When I say I'm very good at marketing, I'm good at creating people's personal brands. I'm good at creating content that search engines like, and that's kind of what I do. So that's my rant today, guys. I'm sorry it's a bit boring, but currently I've got to find a new place to live. I just have to call quits on my YouTube channel at the moment because I just can't, I can't burn the candle at both ends, and it's kind of getting to me. And when people like criminals come after me, like Keith Williams' family, because they want to hide his identity, it just pisses me off, to be honest. So if you want to find out where Keith Williams live, all you really need to do is you just need to go off to my website. Here, you need to go along my social media. You need to click on my TikTok. You need to go to my Twitter or X account, or you want to go to my Instagram and have a look at the videos there. And his address is there for all to see, or even Odyssey is there and available. Now, Odyssey is a great little site. You'll probably see there that the video that was removed the other day was my one about where is it? Yeah, it's gone, and that's because it is on Rumble. So if you go to Rumble, I'm streaming on right now. If I hit refresh, you should see a video on the top left saying live, and that's me. If you go in here, you can see I've got 7 views on here at the moment. And if I press play, see me. And loading. You'll probably see some adverts because that's how they make money. What the hell is that? Jesus, I don't know. The last thing, hearing aids. Oh, look at that. Close ad. And then they'll play another ad. And this is how I get paid the big bucks. And then skip this ad in 3, 2, 1, and close the ad. This is why I do what I do. Ooh. So listen to this. Someone comment here. All right, so now I'm going to get up to the now. And this is how I get paid the big bucks. Right, and then skip this ad in 3, 2. Right, now if you go down to in here, you can see I actually get around about 30 people looking at my Rumble. And also I'm in Kick, and I'm on Twitch and all those sort of platforms. So it's quite cool, really. And then if you click on Danny de Hek, you'll get all my videos. And this is the video here that I was talking about that got removed. Now, this video has been removed twice by YouTube, and it's got no reference to Keith Williams whatsoever. But you want to play the silly little bugger, and play that game by all means. So the first time they said that I got, for somehow, I think it was 20 minutes in, 20 minutes in, 20, I'll just find it. I think it was here. All right, so this is the part where they said the Keith Williams address was published. Now, you won't be able to see this because it'll be too blurry, but if you go here, you see that in there, I'm actually typing hyperverse at the moment, which you can't see. There's Keith Williams' name, and that's okay. I'm allowed to use his name. And then in here, you can see that this is Hyperfund Verse Nation Cosmos. And the address that you can see in here is actually the address of the offices of Hyperfund and Hyperverse. And this is the alleged address of Hyperverse. It's not even Keith Williams' address, but because YouTube haven't done their due diligence, they see an address. And I don't know if it's in their terms and conditions where you're not allowed to have any person's address on a YouTube channel, which I don't think would make sense, because surely if you're using Google Maps on a YouTube video, you wouldn't have that removed. But I think they're assuming that the address mentioned here is actually Keith Williams' home address. But no. If you want Keith Williams' home address, you just need to go to my website, go along to my social media, which is at the top of my website, and dehek.com. Excuse me. So just go to dehek.com. Boom. If you've also, I'm going to ask you guys directly, if you guys want to support me, you can hire me and I'll do things for you. Nothing sexual, but just saying. But then that's so that's my WhatsApp number. Reach out to me, go to my website, check out my social media, and along my social media, you'll see that I've actually got videos up there. So at the moment, 79 people have looked at Keith Williams' home address. If you want to go knock on his door, please do video it. Give me the footage. It'll be great. And that's what happened last time. 97 people now know where Keith Williams lived. Let's go get your money back, guys. And also, you can see that I've got it on Twitter, and I've also got it on Instagram. So if I hit refresh on Instagram, you'll see that I've got a massive following on Instagram. I would actually love to know how many people. Few insights. Let's go. No insights. I posted that an hour ago. So, oops, the Daisy. We've just put his address on there. Now I'm going to lose this video as well. So if this video disappears, you'll know why. But anyway, ask me if you want to know his address. Go knock on his doors. And the other thing you can do if you really want to have a look is I have a links at dehek.com. So in this link that I'm about to post, you can go in there and you can see all my links to all the different things that I do. Anyway, as I can see, there's 6 people in the chat room, which is really, really nice. Nice of you guys to be here. I can see, obviously, the content. When I'm talking about money, people don't really want to be here, and I don't have the audience I normally did when I'm busting the scam. To be absolutely brutally honest, guys, it's my neck on the line. I'm the one that's sticking my leg out there. I'm the one that will potentially get people coming after me. And I just give it a miss, and I don't do this anymore. Or I just... and this is not really a good thing to say, but do I just give up? do I just stop doing this? I mean, it's all shit and giggles, fun watching Danny de Hek go after these guys. But at the end of the day, it's me, it's my partner, it's my doggy who suffers when these bastards come after me. And it doesn't seem like the law is really set up to help people who want to, name and shame people. So, what happened today? What happened? That's me. That's my rant. That was an hour 13 of Danny rant. 6 people left in the chat room. I've scared you all off. Not surprised. Don't blame you guys. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for some fun stuff. Let's do what Danny does in the morning. Let's bring up Facebook for a start. What's the time? I don't know. That one. That's it. Oh, there's some friends of mine. What are you doing there? Right, ages ago, 23 hours ago. What are you guys off to? Anyway, stay focused. Right, so let's go to Vend, V-E-N, Vend, if it never dies. Is Vend, and here's Nandy, 6 hours ago, using Zoom. kind of see why I get pissed off? Setting up your meeting for Facebook Live. And there she's away. An hour 15. We've been going for her meeting was exactly the same length as it is right now for me. She's getting herself ready. She's looking at that logo, put on the screen, and she's about to start speaking.
Name is Nandi. I'm from South Africa, and I'm based in the city of Johannesburg, the city of gold. Welcome, everyone. It's your own decision.
She's reading this disclaimer.
The reason
Googles. How about this for a disclaimer? Presenters and project owners are not financial advisors, and we do not give tax advice. They're not tax agents. How about that? Our intention is to create opportunities to help improve life. Longevity of our business depends on the marketing budget and the growth of our business community. Is this a business opportunity or a side hustle for her? Our business may be short-term or long-term, but there are strategies you can use to make the best decisions for yourself. So you're on your own. The next thing, attend our daily Zoom meetings. Yes, Zoom. Yes, you're even in their terms and conditions. They have a right to use this to promote their multi-level marketing thing, even though Section 8 of Zoom's policy says you cannot do this. So technically speaking, we should actually be taking a screenshot of this and send it to Zoom. Attend our daily Zoom meetings to get daily updates and read our daily financial reports for strategies to win. So they've got financial reports coming out daily from a company that claims they're not financial advisors. Is that like double Dutch? Vend is a platform where project owners are given an opportunity to launch their own projects that give you better odds at benefiting and profiting from opportunities we continue to launch. So they're going to launch 100 different opportunities out there. You go off to the lady on here. I was actually on Roy Kanacha, his video. A lady came on who knew the whole back office thing. And she said, what you do, you trot off to Sam and you say, I want to start up a token, the DDH token. Maybe this is where I need to do this. You do the DDH token, and then you tell them I want people to be able to sign up and buy the token, but they need to buy a membership. So the membership can be $10 or it can be $1,000. And what I'm going to tell people is that I'm going to give them 1.5% return for their membership, and I'm going to spread that out over 30 days. And Sam goes, oh, no problems. You got any graphics? Yeah, I just made some up in Photoshop. Boom. And all of a sudden you've got yourself a token, and you can sell memberships, and you can tell people you're going to give them rewards. But the fact of the matter is that you will get 6% of any money that comes in. Sam will get 4%. And the person that invested their money will never get paid because they'll just come up with bloody excuses why you get paid. It's just ridiculous. So if you go past here and you have a look at this lady, you will see that the first thing she does is she raves on for a bit of an hour. There might be Sam in here somewhere. I'll just make sure Sam's not in here.
Of the platform, you see the liquidity of each and every project. You will know plans to launch your own.
So here's Sam.
CEO, Mr.
I mean, listen to this
Lee
idiot.
is right
What the
here
fuck
in
is
the
he doing in
house,
here? Just
and I know that he's such a busy man. So let me call him up on stage before we start printing the project. So, ladies and gentlemen, please allow our CEO, Sam Lee, up on stage. Hi, Sam.
Thanks, Dandy. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to welcome everyone back on a Wednesday. It's great that we're seeing some projects being launched this week. And of course, more importantly, that we're all here to continue encouraging each other to understand the business they're in. So, there are many moving parts to the financial market. This space is a part of that, but it is misunderstood. So it is important that we keep ensuring that when we bring people into this space, that they understand the business they're in. Okay? If they're participating in something that involves, for example, real estate, that involves trading the stock market or Forex, etc. They are there to make money only when they understand the opportunity at hand. And that is what we want to make sure happens here as well. There will be consistently new opportunities that come out of this space, but
Same shit, different
none
way.
as transparently as shared through the system such as Vend. So again, this is a great place for leaders who are wanting to create something that their communities can benefit from in a transparent way. And because, as with everything, to create consensus, you need to keep a community together. And to keep a community together,
Oh my
you
God,
must
this
make
guy
sure
got
that the
hidden.
community
This is only
is
6 hours ago from Sam Lee.
understanding how the money's made so that they can
I think
repeat
people understand now,
their
Sam. You can
success
come up with
again
some new
and again.
content.
Okay, so I'll hand this back over to Nandi, and thank you everyone for your time.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you for your time. We know that you're such a busy man, but you always make sure that you come and visit us every day.
Yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Lee, our CEO in the Vend platform. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let's continue with the business of today. And please allow me to share my screen so that I call.
So if you haven't followed all this is Vend, and Vend are launching all these stupid
So
projects.
I cannot open my
Look at them.
my video. Permit me to use only audio.
So there was a new one just popped up on the screen now. Some other idiot is thinking, look at this. So I'll see if I can get it.
You get extra 5 USDT from me. You also get generational bonuses from me upon purchasing Catalyst. That is that from me, and it's my birthday, and I'm gonna leave you now to continue my work in the kitchen. Let's go.
Let's go. Wow.
Oh,
Ladies and
bloody hell.
gentlemen, let's not forget to sing a happy birthday.
Happy birthday celebration.
Yes.
And it just gets worse.
Ladies and
Bullshit.
gentlemen, the next project owner, and it is Crypto Daddy. Hi,
Yeah.
Crypto Daddy.
Thank you
Look at these.
very much, Queen Nadi.
Where's the one I just saw?
It's a pleasure.
These are all token name. I can't even read the name. Package name Angel, $10 US. Daily rewards 7.2 US. Oh, this is just the
Being
stupidest
with
thing
you
I've ever-
today.
Mickey Mouse Club. Did you see that one? That was brilliant. Ruby, you get rugby.
Sorry, at the heat.
She's looking through the
It's
screen trying to
much.
find the guy that's talking.
And so
Data. Package name Data. Package price $50. Daily rewards $5 US. It's going to last 10 days before they run out of money. You know,
my,
I mean, these, you know, oh, that was Truth. Oh my God. That's a good idea. If you create a Ponzi scheme called Truth, no one will doubt that it's
video.
a scam. There it is. What's that one there? I haven't seen that one before. Oh, 2.5%. Do the maths on that, guys. Put $30 in and pay people back 2.5% on a daily basis. 6%. Oh, what the hell?
Permit me to.
So I just feel sorry for these African people who think that that is going to happen. And there's meant to be 100 different projects that Sam is launching. So they get the good stuff at the end when they get the question and answers from people going, how come I can transfer my money from VidiLook to Vend when Vend isn't Sam? Sam is claiming he's not the owner of Vend. Now I got a message from Garrett yesterday going, I can't believe how ridiculous this is. In fact, I'm actually going to read the message to you guys that I got from Garrett because he's just saying it's unbelievable. Where's Garrett? There he is. I mean, I said this is what he says about Nandi.
Lol, that lady is delusional and naive.
Yep, delusional and naive. That's what Gareth reckons about you.
If I was owner of VidiLook, then how is Sam able to move funds over to Vend?
Yeah, true. And that's what I said yesterday.
Oh yeah, because he is the tech provider face rolling on the floor laughing. He's so fucked.
He is so fucked, isn't he?
And all of these Sam supporters are either dumb, or they are trying to cover their asses so they don't get fucked like Bitcoin Rodney.
Yeah, and that's right. So Sam's going to get locked up as soon as he sets, sets the feet on his soil.
I'm definitely very keen, and so is my wife and friends here.
Here we go.
And then you can also drop your issue there. Video look.
Listen to these questions.
Whole package and look, and it's long.
Himself assembly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is all about video look relaunch. Make sure that you join the Telegram group to get the daily update. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for questions. I was going to ask my sister Ujo to take care of that, but today it's her birthday and she's busy in the kitchen, so let's just give her a day off today, and I am going to take the questions. So if you have any questions, kindly raise your hand and I'll call you to ask or to clarify anything that you need clarified. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for questions. And I see Gazwa has his hand up for the whole presentation. Let me call him. Hi, Gazwa.
Hi.
Hi, Gazwa.
Hi to you. Hi to you all, and happy Valentine.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yes, I noticed that you were talking about the VD look and it's launching again, and I still have the issue which I spoke about yesterday, and obviously there are other guys who are also facing the same constraints. So, like I said earlier, yesterday actually, I still have a problem with seeing my actual assets in the new event, which has been transferred from the VD look.
How would that be
And
possible?
I have addressed the issue to customer service, and they gave me a very simple solution, which doesn't really apply in my case. As they asked me to log out and log in, and nothing changed basically. So I'm still facing the same problem. My assets has been vanished suddenly, and like I said, I have invested the whole package in the VD look, and it was completed. And while I've changed and converted to the VD look and presumably transferred the sums and the revenues, I ended up with less amount or less sum than what I have invested in the first place. So I'm wondering again, whom do I refer to, and do you have any information about this kind of issue?
Okay, did you submit your username to the support team?
Yeah, of course. They even asked me for a screenshot, and I have sent the screenshots, the comparison between the previous sum and assets, the VD look meaning, and with the next one with the event, comparison with the event, which shows that it's much less than the gained revenues and
no, I
the
understand. Okay, I understand, Gazwa, that you must be panicking, because I know how it feels when you have transferred something and you don't see it on the other side. As I've said to you also yesterday, I have the same issue, and I know that Tech is working on it. So if you have submitted your username, just be patient. Everything will be sorted out before the packages are launched. So you won't be left behind. Everything will be transferred back to you. Also, have you joined the Video Look Relaunch Telegram group?
Not really. Now I'm hearing
Not
that for
really.
the first time today. So, like I said, I'm actually calling from Sweden, and I have other guys who has referred me in the first place.
Yeah, I think it's best to just join the Video Look Relaunch Telegram group. Jen, can you please help with the Video Look Relaunch Telegram group link, please?
Okay, let me check now. Maybe.
Okay.
Just
thank
listen to
you.
this
So
because they're learning
basically,
from
it's
these
not my
idiots.
only problem here. The other guys, like I said, the one who referred me to VideoLook in the first place and spoke highly of the project and recommended. They also have the same issue, and so has
Yeah.
my wife. So,
Yeah,
like I
it's
said, we're
only
following-
few people, Kazwa, who has that issue. It's not everyone. I promise you. I've seen the list of people who have that issue, and it's not even more than 20. I've seen all the username who have that issue. So you must remember, video look at thousands and thousands of members, and only less than 20 who have the issue. So it will be rectified. I know that it will be rectified. And Jen is just going to post here the link for the video look relaunch. Just also post it there. There's the link. Just join the video
Yeah,
look
it's there.
relaunch.
It's there. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Jen.
Welcome.
Just join the group, and then you can also drop your issue there.
I've just joined.
Okay. Thank you, Kazwa. I
Have
hope
you?
that I hope it will be sorted very soon for you. I know how it is not to see your assets. It's like not seeing your money in the bank.
Stupid name.
So it will give you
Yeah,
sleepless nights.
it's a
Yeah,
bit
I
frustrating.
understand.
It's a bit
Yeah.
frustrating. And while you guys were speaking about the other projects, and I'm definitely very keen, and so is my wife and friends here. We're all here in Sweden, Stockholm, and basically we all have the same issue here. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about 3-4 of us. So yeah, unless this issue is resolved, we cannot really continue with the
Yeah.
new project, and we don't want to feel that frustration or give
I
an.
know. I know.
And yeah.
Just post something there in the group about it, so that I will also see it, and some of the admins can see it and assist you from there.
Great.
I don't know if I should. I don't know if you've seen my message because I'm not so professional when it comes to Zoom. Have you seen my message?
No, you won't be able to write
Zoom.
anything in this Zoom. It is locked for chat. Only co-host
Why
and
would that
host
be?
can send messages.
I just wrote. I could write 2 messages now. I said hi and with my name. It's the official video look that you have sent me the link.
Or in the link. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get to it after this meeting.
And
I'll
it
check
shows
it after this meeting.
14th of February. It's today.
Okay.
With the time.
Okay, Jen, can you please attend to it?
Yes, I saw
He
it,
said
Mandy. I saw it,
Okay.
Mandy.
Okay, thank you. Okay, it will be attended right now. Thank you, Gazwa. Is there any other thing we can help you with?
I'm wondering what kind of information I should provide here to show my, because I've already mentioned all the details, like I said, in the
Okay.
event.
Okay, let me just repost, but you must let them know that the dates have changed because we are running a little behind our schedule there. You can take a screenshot of what I've just posted, so that it gives them. Sorry, I stopped sharing. It will give them better understanding of what is going to happen with the video relaunch.
So should I send screenshots again to the, if I understood well, or?
Yeah, it will be sent in the
Hurry up, get off.
Telegram
I'm
group
sick of you
also,
already.
but just don't mind the dates. We are a little bit behind with the dates.
Yeah, no, I've just received a reply from my message from the official video look. Relaunch. Hello, sir. Somebody has
Okay.
heard me back.
Okay. So what we are waiting for right now is for everyone's assets to be in the event
Assets worth
platform.
nothing, you dumb cow.
As you've also mentioned that your own is not in the event platform. Like my own also, they are not in the event platform. So Tech is still working on that. As soon as that they are done with that,
Yeah, as soon as
then
Santa's
we'll
got done,
start seeing the
the whole
packages that
friggin' circus show is
going
going to be over.
subscribe
Well,
on
carnival
without
shows, they
using
say.
any USDT. We just subscribe on those packages, and then there'll be a date to start trading. So
Right.
that is what you can also what talk to about your team.
Yeah,
But
like
it's
I
always
said,
best that you get your team in the Zoom meeting so that they can hear for themselves. because you know when you get a message from here and then you send it to another person, by the time it reaches the 10th person, it's not the correct message.
Yeah, Chinese whispers.
Yeah, for sure, I can understand, but like I said, I can't really continue with investing in other projects unless, I mean, this is naturally
This
you
is
could
sorted
really
out, yes.
unless it's
Yes, that's
sorted out. Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I've just
understandable.
so I've
Yeah,
just sent
no, I get you.
I've just sent 2 screenshots for my previous video look with the refunds and revenues, and
Okay.
the new one which shows much less asset, as I
Okay.
mentioned earlier.
Okay. No, you will be assisted for sure. You will be assisted. Thank you so much. Come back tomorrow. Maybe we will get good news from you that your assets has been transferred. So yes.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
You keep your leg in
Yeah,
your
now they will be
Oh.
transferred for sure, but the thing is, I don't know when. That's the thing, because tech is busy with lots of things with the event platform and also with the visual launch, but it will be done. It will be done. Thank you so
Hopefully.
much, Gaza. Okay. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen, before we close? Okay, I believe we are all good.
Oh,
and
really?
Happy Valentine's
Happy
to
Valentine's
all of
Day to
you.
you.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna open
Must be
up
one.
your mics, and
This will be
we're
good.
going to sing happy birthday to one of our leaders, Uju, right? And Jen is going to take care. You're gonna lead us.
Judy should do that.
Okay, I saw your hand up.
No, my hand was up. Sorry.
Well done. Okay, the normal birthday song. Happy birthday to you.
Oh God, someone shoot.
Beep, beep, beep.
The local shit on that one. All right. So what else could I show you guys, which is interesting before I end the stream? Really watching me. I think I shouldn't be doing this today. Some days you should. One thing I did want to show you guys though was there's a whole lot of Bitcoin Rodney stuff, and I've actually managed to grab it, and I don't actually know how to actually. I'm just going to see if I can bring up some of it, because I've actually got present. I'm going to go file. I don't know if I can do one at a time, but let's have a wee look. We've got Danny. We've got downloads. Where's my hard drive of files? Did it crash? Don't say it crashed. Where is it? Hold up. 1 minute, please. Call up. I might have a little bit of a jokey thing to do, which is quite cool. We've got there it is there. Okay, that's going to pop up in a minute. It did. Did it pop up anywhere else? Not really. Okay, so we're going to cancel that one. And we're going to go present. And we're going to go video file. Okay, so this is some files. Does that work? Downloads. There it is. Right, so what I've got is I've got some hardcase files of Bitcoin Rodney. Oh, did that not copy them all? Finish copying. Replace, merge, stop. All right, for some reason, things aren't going the way as planned. So let's see if I can open up this folder. I think my hard drive might have had a bit of a headache. There is a method of my madness if you wait. I'm just going to see what happened. Actually, if they are there, well, hold it. We might do this another way. We'll go to movies. We'll go to Wondershare. We'll go Bitcoin Rodney. No, it's not the right one. We'll go uploads. Okay, so what I'm going to look at is a few videos. Let's see what this one, China. No, that's not really.
Hello, everybody out there. My name is Rodney Burton.
So this is
My name is Rodney Burton, and I'm here to tell you about the I Am Tool Suite. Man, it is sweet, man. Look, get in now. Do not mess around. Do not play around. Get in today. And the reason why you should get in today is this. When I first saw this
Go.
do this kind of stuff, man, I don't know anything about HTML. I don't know anything about, BML or any of those high-tech terms they use. And my friend said, Rodney, all it is point, click, copy, paste, send. And I was like, really? So I tried the $4.95 7-day trial, and I've been in it ever since. I've been burning it up. Just ask anybody. And another thing that's good about this program is this. You're in business for yourself and not by yourself. We have a program behind this I Am Tool Suite that helps everybody learn the information quick, fast, and hurry so you can get paid doing whatever business that you're doing. Now, get back with the person who invited you to this video. Today, now, do not wait. Call them back. Say, listen, how do I get started? That guy right there who's stuttering and talking fast can do it. I know I can do it too. Till next time, y'all take it easy. Hello, everybody out there. My name is Rodney.
Did he just say the guy that is stuttering? It's amazing. I'm just going to open up a few more of those because I actually, what I did is I managed to find a old page where he has all the links to his YouTube videos. So I've literally gone through there. And I'm just wondering how many if I can do more than one at a time. No, I can't. It's going to be a painful process loading these in then.
Hello.
But some of these videos are just priceless. What I'll try doing is...
Today, my name is Rodney Burton. I'm with the I Am Tool Suite. I'm just hanging out here today, getting some nice air in the DMV area. And I thought I'd shoot you a nice, quick video to tell you right now, get excited. There's a new program out there called the I Am Tools, and I am in it. And right now I am killing it, making a killing every single day using certain tools like video email, autoresponder, web conferencing, this and that. And guess what, guys? I can do it. You see me right now? If I can do this, then you can do this too. I'm telling you right now, get with me. Get my link at the bottom of this page or after this video, and let's get down doing business. What I do right now is I teach people how to use these tools to grow your business. Let me tell you one thing. Getting in business is one thing. But growing your business is something else. Figure out right now how you want to do it and what method you're going to use to grow your business big. I'm here to tell you right now, this is it. Get with me, Rodney Burton. Until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so funny enough, I might have just found a quick way of adding these all in here. But I don't think so because it didn't seem to work. But I'm just dragging these into the platform one at a time. No. Yeah, but I've got all these videos of him and I don't want to bore you to death. However, I actually find them quite fascinating and I was sort of thinking that you guys might as well. So I'll just see if I can find a couple of goodies.
Hello, everybody out there in it.
So this one here is every time he does a video, he claps his hands and go, hey, I'm your boy.
Hello, everybody out there in internet land. My name is Rodney Burton. I'm coming to you straight from the basement. And my question for today is, all you big time network marketers or all you newbies or anybody who's out there that's trying to do good or trying to do well, my question is to you is, are you the hunter or are you the hunted? I said it one more time. Are you or are you the hunted? Let me clarify that. What that means is this. I got this from my great friend Ken Brown, by the way, who made this great template you see right here called the hunter or the hunted. And what I mean by that is this. When I first, in my opinion, this is what it means to me. When I first got started on online marketing, I had to be a hunter because I was hungry. Still, I had to go out and get my prey. I had to go out there and post on Facebook, post on Twitter, post on MySpace, post on Crazy Good. I had to post here, post there, freeads.com. I mean, I posted everywhere and still am sometimes, still posting. Okay, I post right here on YouTube. Okay, but what I found out is, and this is the secret here, that I found out is that once you do all that hunting and you start posting and you're making these videos, you automatically become the hunted. People start Googling you or trying to find your business and you pop up in a video. It's you. It's your face saying whatever, doing whatever. You know what I mean? In the natural. This is unscripted. This is right off the top of my head.
Yeah, so you can see I've got quite a few of these videos. I actually might do a combination video of Bitcoin Rodney and his history because it is actually quite interesting. Oh, well, I've done my rant. I told you I either need to find work or somehow you guys can help me out by employing me or give me some jobs to do, help me make some money online. Because I've got to make money online. I can't keep doing these videos. Unfortunately, they just don't make any money. And I was hoping to make myself a YouTuber. I was hoping that when I get in the newspapers that I'd get the traction like these other YouTubers I see. I don't think we're helping ourselves by being in New Zealand. A lot of my videos used to get 5,000 to 10,000 views every time I did a video when Hyperverse was hot. But now I'm basically creating videos where not many people are searching for the content. Even though we get emails every day from people saying, oh, I've lost all this money. And it's so nice that this lady has reached out to me and she wants me to help her. But these people, she's donated to me, but I need more people supporting the channel for me to deem and spend the time and energy. So I've had no donations or no money coming in. Either my videos suck or you guys that have been donating, I don't expect you guys to keep coming from the same places. I thought some new viewers may actually support me a lot more. Things that you could do to help me is obviously I want to spend more time creating better content. It takes time. I already spend 7 or 8 hours a week doing this, and I can't work for 7 or 8 hours and not make any income. It just doesn't work. In fact, I have to get a job or I have to ask you guys to utilize some of my other services. So I'm really good at building people's personal brands. I host WordPress websites. I can set them up normally within 10 hours, which I charge $120 an hour. So for $1,200 New Zealand, I will set up most people's websites for them. Maybe it's too cheap. Maybe it's too expensive. Maybe you guys just want to play around and do it yourself. I'm good at structuring a website where it comes up and it's search engine friendly. If you search for Danny de Hek on the internet, you'll see my website and its blogs. I've got over 1,000 blogs on my website. I've got embedded YouTube videos. Now, what I mean by that, if you went to here, and let's say you went to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger here, you should have a screen. So if we went to dehek.com, some things that I can set up for you guys that you may have not seen before. If you hold your mouse over my Contact Us button, you'll see that a box pops up when that loads, and you can go YouTube. Now, how many websites do you know that can load YouTube within the website and keep your viewers here? You can see the videos embedded, and they come up within the and also I've done that for Facebook. So if you've got a Facebook page and you're prolific at promotion on there, we can incorporate things like that into a website. I enjoy building these websites and I'm good at it. So people don't use what the heck is going wrong with that? All these, oh yeah, here they come. I thought something was wrong there. Are they going to load? That's so the service I use here is actually quite good. That's not a good advert though, but I use this service, Embed Social. And Embed Social allow you to embed your social in your website, which is really cool. Now I'm curious here to why, if I go into the back end of this, I can log in to my accounts, use my login that's already set up. Hopefully that will work. New look coming soon, about time. Since when does Google worry about their looks? Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I'll do it later. Okay. So over here, you can see I have widgets. And in here, I can basically set up widgets. And then I get embed code and I put it on my website. So at the moment, we had a bit of a problem with my feeds, I think. Let's have a look. So you have your feeds is where you connect all your social media accounts together. Visits. Posts. Oh, I hate these bloody pop-ups. I don't want pop-ups when I'm in the back end and I'm paying for the service. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you can see I'll go down here and I'll have a look at Facebook. It's not happening. It's not a good example of how it should work. But somehow, I don't know what's happening here. All posts. Oh, I don't know. Templates. What have we got here, Danny? Oh, you can create templates and looks that you want. I'm trying to look at these widgets. And there should be one in here for embed. Does it allow me to view it? I ain't got time to think about it right now anyway. I think you get the idea. But basically, this service allows you to set up the look that you want. So here's the look that I want. And there's all these broken images down the bottom here, which I don't know why. So I click on that sucker. And it may need refreshing. But I don't think I've had my Facebook account removed. And I'm trying to figure out why it's got all these broken images. So they've got good support. And for some reason, breaking, this doesn't seem to be loading. Oh, I know why. Because what I've done is I've screwed down my my privacy. So what I don't want is I didn't want the world seeing my privacy on Facebook. So that's probably a bad example. So I've made my Facebook page private, and I only set a few things to public. So I'll have to actually tell it. So these two posts I did recently were public posts. The others are all set to private. So if you go down here a little bit more, you'll see there'll probably be other content, which is here, which isn't private. And you can see that my Facebook page posts are all now coming up within my website. So that's the story. So if you click on Contact Us and you go to Instagram, for example, you will see this actually loads like it should. And here's, if you want to keep people on your website, then you can implement stuff like this, and I'll manage your website for you. So here's all the posts that are on my Instagram, just on my website. So if you set up a website, you can have an About Us page. You can, tell people your story. I used to be a painter and a decorator, got involved in technology, traveled the world. I love street photography, and that's how that works. Then you can also have blogs. So I have over 1,000 blogs on my website. I'll teach people how to set up blogs so that they come up in the search engines. And you can see that I've repurposed some of my content that you might have, if you've been listening since the start. I pity you. But if you have, you'll see that article was crypto versus conventional. And here's an article, and it's all published on my website. And then I have other things, like I have a passive income opportunity where people can actually set up a drop shipping business. And I give examples of a couple of listings that I've got on Trade Me at the moment, which is like eBay, where you can actually buy, stuff and the like. So, hey, look, if you want a hand, I would appreciate some work at the moment. If you guys want anything done or some advice, by all means, check out my Buy Me a Cup of Coffee page. It's not a money-making exercise. It's actually more about survival at the moment. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish. I've got a membership area where people can support me $1 a month or $149 for a lifetime. And people have actually purchased those, and it does help, but not oodles of people, not enough for me to make a living out of this. So I'm a bit perplexed at the moment, a bit overwhelmed with life in the universe. And as I started off, I had a bit of a rant. There's things I need to upgrade, like my computer, but I ain't got the money to do it. I'm going backwards, not forwards. I'm going forwards when it comes to exposing these bloody scammers and the like. But that's it, guys. I'm just going backwards financially, so I can't keep doing this. I've had a good go at my YouTube channel. And what I need to do now is focus on getting myself into a new house to live, because we've been evicted because the landlord wants their house back. And then I need to work on getting myself a regular income stream. I've been doing this for 2 years. I'm just not getting the money from it that I hoped. I thought that once I got in a few of the newspapers. So that's the 11th article that the Guardian newspaper has published about Hyperverse and Hyperfund and the like. The third article ago, they actually published that my name and a link, not even a link to my YouTube channel. And I've been helping them out, providing them information, and I just don't get help from the media. Same with the Men in Black. They pump me for information. I give them the information because I think we're fighting the same cause. They claim they're going to pay me if I provide information. Then they look at the information and go, oh, wow, that was amazing. That's really useful. If we use this information in the courtroom, we'll look at paying you something for your time. What we feel I spend on this. So it's just a waste of time, guys. To me, it's just a waste of time. Fake promises. ABC News were begging me for a story last week. But before we interview you, we get a film crew over here. Can you give us any Australians that want to tell their story? So I give them an Australian that wants to tell their story, and I never hear back from them again. So it's just I get used and abused, I believe, from media. I'll say that. I know their intentions are good, but they're getting paid. I'm not getting paid. I'm not making any money from doing this other than $500 a month if I'm lucky from a YouTube channel. And 30% of that money is normally kept by America because I'm a Kiwi and they keep it for tax reasons. So I don't even get hardly any money. And that's New Zealand dollars, not American dollars. There's no real money in this. So I think I've been fighting a noble cause, but now I need to focus on me, myself, and my family. And I need to actually generate some income so I can survive. It's desperate times out there. I'm finding it hard. I've been an entrepreneur for 31 years, and I've been side hustling, doing things. In fact, when you look at Bitcoin Rodney here, I can tell
about what I'm doing, about this simple topic right here. This is what it takes in order to become the hunted. By getting up every day, start posting everywhere you can, free ads, YouTube, and you post something, post a lot of video with it. Become the hunted.
Right. So there's some advice I could probably take myself. Now I do that. I could have been Bitcoin Rodney. I could have kept going down that track. I made $100,000 in 4 months from promoting affiliate programs that he's talking about here. I've done that. I've been that side hustle. I haven't done, like I promoted products and people clicked on the products and bought it. And the people that are selling the product gave me 50% of the products that I was selling. This was back in 2004. I made $500,000 in a year. Took home $275,000 in a paycheck for 1 year's work. I've had a 10-figure income for 10 years in a row. 10-figure income, 6-figure income for 10 years in a row. And I've done that. And now, I'm trying to make a living out of a YouTube channel, doing what I think is something I enjoy. Busting these Ponzi schemes are a scam. So, hey, hire me, use me. Yeah, hire me as a consultant. What are you trying to accomplish? Can I help you? I mean, I've got a world of knowledge in my head. I would like to work in the afternoons for you guys, and I'd like to do my YouTube in the morning, my YouTube stuff in my morning. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Have you got any other ways that I could generate income other than these dirty, disgusting platforms where I rip other people off? I'm not interested in that. If there's genuine ways to make money, then tell me something, because I'm not up to speed with how it's got to work these days for me to generate enough income to merit what I'm doing. I don't have big expenses. I'd like to be able to upgrade my computer at least every 18 months. This one is a laptop sitting here looking at me, burning smoke out the back of it while I'm broadcasting onto 8 different streams. I do have a good knowledge at marketing. I just don't market myself very well. Ideally, I would just love to sit here in front of the computer for 7 hours and talk without having my videos taken offline by scammers like Keith Williams' family. I published Keith Williams' home address, and they alleged that the address that came up on the screen was theirs, and YouTube removed my videos. Zoom keep providing the platform for people to steal people's money, and I report them, I get them removed. It's just an everlasting circle. I can't compete with YouTube. I can't compete with Zoom. And now it looks like the criminals are the ones that win. If I lived in a £3 million mansion and I think I deserved it, then I got cancer. Right now, my insurances, my private insurances, I'm writing to my broker telling them I'm going to stop my insurances. I pay $222 a month in case I get sick. I'm going to pull the plug on my health insurances because I don't have to pay it. We do get covered a wee bit in New Zealand if we get sick. But if I had a stroke or a heart attack or something at the age of 54, which is quite likely, I would like to have some money there. I'm going to stop my insurances. We also pay what we call Kiwi Saver, and we have to pay $200 a month. I'm also going to stop that. I mean, are you about to stop paying for your insurances? That's what I'm doing. And I'm doing it not because I want to or it's good common sense. It's because I can't afford to pay for my health insurance. I can't afford to, pay for my retirement. So I'm going to put it on hold for 12 months because you're allowed to do that. Why I get myself out of the financial shit I've got myself into. My visa's far too high. I've got like $600 in my business account right now, and I just can't keep doing these videos warning people about getting scammed, especially when the scammers have got more money than I have and come after me in the New Zealand High Court. And if you don't know, last year somebody tried to sue me in the New Zealand High Court for $3.8 million, and it cost me $36,000 to defend myself. And then the judge come back and said, "Oh, you spent too much money," and awarded the fees of my $27,000 to the other guy, left me out of pocket $8,500. I can't keep this up. And I think I put a noble fight on. So don't expect to see a video from me in any time soon. However, there has been another Guardian newspaper article come out, and I'm going to do another video straight after this. I've been working on the thumbnail, and we've been listening to Nandi, who theoretically thinks Sam Lee's a person. So, hey, I appreciate the support. I'm not actually asking the people in the chat room right now to support me financially because you already do. I'm looking for new people who will be watching this video going, "Who's this Danny de Hek guy? He's quite talented. Could I hire Danny de Hek and use his expertise to either create a website, do some marketing, create some imagery, or give you some knowledge on how to build your personal brand?" Check out dehek.com. Have a look at my website. If you like that website and you want to help build your personal brand, employ me. Get me to create your website. I'll host the website. I'll market the website for you. I'll set it all up. I'll even help create the content for you. I do things on an hourly rate. If you have a look at my website, you will see there is actually a place where you can see my services and you can see my pricing. And because I'm in New Zealand, I'm very affordable. And I'd love to be able to work for you. All right. Well, that's my rant for today. Sorry, it's not quite what you expected, but I don't really care because that's being authentic. They tell me you've got to be authentic to be a good YouTuber. I hope that works. So, as I always say, I'm Danny de Hek. Yep, I am. That's who I am. This is my life. This is what I do, and I share it with you. AKA the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. I do it because other people are too scared to do it. I put my name out there on the chopping block. Hope you enjoyed my chopping block experience today. And Keith Williams, if you're listening to this and you're watching this and I've shared your home address, go and keep those zombies away from your gated community. And let's ring on Keith Williams' doorbell and let's create some stuff. If you want Keith Williams' home address, do remember to go to dehek.com and go across my social media so you'll see his home address posted everywhere. And if you are going to go knock on Keith Williams' doors, by all means, please do a video and give it to me. I'd love to see it. All right. Thanks, guys. Enjoy. I'll see you in the next live, which will probably be in about 45 minutes.